Hey, so we need to do an update on Simpsonville pros and cons. It's been a while and things change here rapidly. So I'm excited because we're going to go through those good things, those not so great things, the things that you're questioning. So stick around with me to the end of the video because we're going to talk about Five Forks. Reason being, we get a lot of questions about Five Forks because it's right next to Simpsonville when you look at the map. However, it's not actually a place you have an address for. So stick with me to the end. What's so great about the location of Simpsonville? It's great because it's situated right along the interstate. Living right along 385, you're gonna have really good access to pretty much anywhere you need to go along the interstate. You can get down to Columbia really easy. You can get to Greenville within 20 minutes. You can get to places that a lot of people work around here, like BMW, Michelin, all because you are right here on the interstate. Also, Highway 14 runs through Simpsonville. If you're not a big interstate person, you still have a main road that you can go and hop on, and it'll take you all over the upstate relatively fast. Because what ends up happening whenever you're along the interstate is there's jobs. The cost of living is a little bit better out here because you're not so close to the city of Greenville, and it really gives you options as far as where you work and what you want to be close to. It is a little bit further out from Greenville. It's going to take you a good 20 minutes to get to downtown Greenville. So if that's something that you are looking for and you just have to be close to a city, maybe Simpsonville isn't necessarily the right place for you. And there is a lot out here currently. You're not too far from Woodruff Road, all of your major shopping, which is very nice. Something else to note as well is so many people move here and live here because the upstate is closer to the mountains. Simpsonville, you're definitely located on the southern side of Greenville County. So you're farther from the mountains. You're not going to get mountain views here. We're also farther from the lakes here. As far as location goes, you're maybe about 30 minutes closer to getting yourself to the beach. So if those things are important to you, you might want to look at the northern part of Greenville County. All right, so things to do in Simpsonville. You're living out here, now what? The downtown is really walkable. I mean, that's where we're standing right now. There's shops and small businesses and boutiques. There's restaurants. There's a really cool pub that is just easy walking distance. You have places that are opening up here that, honestly, you don't have to drive into Greenville for anymore or get on Woodruff Road. Really quick, if you're interested in the Simpsonville area, make sure you reach out to the team. Email or go to our website. We would love to chat with you more about what that looks like. We'll talk to you then. So you also have Heritage Park, which is very nice whenever it comes to places to go walk, to enjoy being outside. Heritage Park Amphitheater is a fantastic venue and really does draw in a lot of very popular national artists. There was a Creed concert here just a few weeks ago. Something that you need to be aware of though here in Simpsonville is because of that amphitheater, when those very large bands come through, there is going to be traffic around here. So one, you're either gonna wanna know your way around the back roads, or two, you might wanna buy a golf cart if you live close by. That way you can drive yourself there and you don't have to fool with all of this traffic as much. But it is cool that it's right here, it's close by, and that it draws in such cool, popular people. So many people ask, like, we want that walkability. Well, you have the small businesses here that are so much fun to encourage and to support them. They are the local flavor of this area. And it's really something that as this area continues to grow, it feels newer. It feels like it is very much kept up to date. You've got your downtown, which is nice and small and quaint, But then you also have like your major shopping out at Fairview Road or down at Woodruff Road. You're not far from anything. I mean, you can go 10 minutes down the road and be at Hobby Lobby or any of those other stores that like I have to have a Publix. It's all right here within about 10 to 15 minutes. And you're not far from your health care. You're not far from anything that you need in your day-to-day life. So one of the things that maybe could be seen as a con of living here is Simpsonville is huge. You could literally be on one side of Simpsonville in like the 29681 zip code and then have to drive 20 to 30 minutes and you're still in Simpsonville, but then you're in 29680. So really, whenever you say, I like Simpsonville and I live there, really, what side of Simpsonville do you live on? Both sides, both zip codes are great areas to be in. There's lots of variety around here when it comes to your housing options. So you're going to be able to find maybe an older, more established home neighborhood. You're gonna find houses out here that have more property that are a little bit more affordable, say if you're looking in Taylor's Greer or Traveler's Rest for property. You're gonna find the property more out this direction for a little bit of a better price. You're gonna be able to find your starter home or basically your 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, decent size house, 1,400 to 1,800 square feet for a good price, because the average pricing out here is still in your mid 300,000s. Then you're also gonna be able to find maybe your larger family homes. You can find a very nice, established, good sized family home for probably in the 400 to 500s without too much of a problem. And then you also have homes that are like, if you're retiring here and you're ready to buy a house cash for $350,000, or you're looking for an area just to get established in as you're looking towards retirement. This area is fantastic for that. Five Forks, you've seen it on the map. You're looking for addresses now that say 123 Main Street, Five Forks, South Carolina. Guys, it doesn't exist. So Five Forks is a location that is located right outside of Simpsonville, and it is an area where literally there's 5 forks. So the roads merge together in one specific area and they fork out 5 different ways. Now, that area is becoming incredibly popular because, one, it is developing. I remember driving in the area 5 years ago and they were doing road work that we had no idea what it was for. Well, now we understand. So that area is incredibly popular. It draws a lot of people there. And what you're gonna notice whenever you go over and you drive the Five Forks area, one, you're gonna end up with either a Simpsonville address or a Greenville address. It is a smaller area that is located right outside of Simpsonville. And it's new. The roads are new. It just got a new library a couple of years ago that's beautiful. There's so many different businesses that are being built and grown in the area. They just got a new fire department building over there as well. Definitely an area that you should not sleep on, but you're not gonna find the address to get there. So if you have questions about the Five Forks area and you want to know more about it, or maybe you're like, Aubree, we'd love to look at the neighborhoods over there, like Chestnut Pond or Waters Glen. Like, if you want to look at those places, reach out to the team. We would love to help you. Kind of a little fun fact, the most expensive house in South Carolina was actually put on the market just outside of the Five Forks area. It's kind of more Simpsonville for like $22 million. Who knew? Also, this whole area is, as it is growing, it is making other areas around it grow as well. Fountain Inn is a place that you also need to go take a look at because it is growing. It's just a little bit south of this Simpsonville Five Forks area, and it's got a lot of things going for it as well. So if you're interested in learning more about Simpsonville or Fountain Inn, go check out the other videos on the channel about Simpsonville, but also about Fountain Inn, and let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel so that you know these videos are coming out, and I will catch you next time.